Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon. Okay, today I want to explain to you about your individual lab test for EBB 317. Okay, this individual lab test will be scheduled next week on Tuesday from 2 until approximately about 4 p.m. Okay, so here before I further explain about the format of the individual lab test, let me share something with you regarding the flow of the test. Okay, the system, uh, I will open the system around 2 o'clock, but before that, you need to complete the course evaluation form for EBB 317 using the USM e-learning portal. I think you have experience to fill up the form, so please do so before you uh, go through your own USM e-learning portal. Okay, and then around 2:30, after you complete to fill up the course evaluation form, and then you need to click the link that I put in the e-learning website, okay, for EBB 317, and then you need to click that link and then you need to fill up in order for me to capture your attendance. Okay, after roughly about 10 minutes, and then 2:30, I will open the system, and then you can start to answer the individual tests. You need to download first the question. You need to answer in that Microsoft Word format, and then later on you need to convert into PDF and upload back into the e-learning portal. Okay, the details of the format for the test I will explain in the next slide. Okay, so for this test, I just give you about 1 hour to complete the test. Okay, so please make sure you need to follow this time frame. Okay, if you submit 3:31, so means that the system will uh, akan tolak you punya answer. Jadi please make sure you follow this time frame. Okay, so we move to the next slide. Okay, for the format of the test, okay, I divided into the 6 major item. Okay, for the format of the individual tests for EBB 317, number one, the question that has been set actually is based on your 3 lab reports that you submit to your supervisors. Okay, so in this case, you no need to answer other parts of the lab, but only focuses on the 3 lab that you submit to your lecturer or supervisors. Okay, number 2, I want to highlight with you about you need to read and understand your report thoroughly. Okay, what do you mean thoroughly? So it means that you need to understand the introductions, the material and methods, the example of the results and discussion for the lab cycle number 2 and number 3, and then the graph that you choose for that particular report for lab cycle number 2 and lab cycle number 3. Okay, please read and understand your report thoroughly, because the question that has been set actually is 100% based on your uh, lab report that you submit to the lecturers. Okay, number 3, the question are set based follows your group number. Okay, for example, group number 1, okay, you need to answer this lecturer's questions. Okay, this kind of question you akan tahu when you download the question file from the USM e-learning portal. Okay, when you download, then you get which question from which supervisor. Okay, number 4, this one I need to remind you and warning you, do not copy and paste, and also don't discuss with your group members. Okay, let's say for example, for my lab, if I can identify your answer is identical with your other friends in the same group, so you and your friends, I will give zero marks. So please be honest to answer that particular questions, and please answer by your own and by your own sentence. I repeat again, don't copy from Google references, articles, and whatever. You need to answer by your own, because it's easily to identify whether you copy from the internet and you wrote by your own. Okay, that's a number 4. For number 5, okay, for number 5, before you sit for this test, please make sure that you understand some tools that you can embed into the word format. Okay, for example, maybe some of the lecturers ask you to draw some diagrams, some flow charts, okay, based on your creativity. So please make sure that you can understand how to draw the diagram or flow chart using appropriate software, and then embed it into the Word file. Okay, that's a number 5. Number 6, sketch related graph. Okay, for me, I understand this one is quite tricky for you. Okay, because sometimes the graph, you need to using software like something like Paint, Photoshop is quite difficult to draw. Okay, and takes time. Okay, my suggestion to you, when you answer this test, please make sure that you have one piece of white paper, okay, and then pencil or pen with you, in order for you to sketch the draft on that paper, and then take the pictures, crop the graph, and then paste on the Word file. Okay, I think this one I no need to teach you how to do it, because I think you know better than me how to do it. Okay, so for diagram, flowchart, and to sketch the graph, so please make sure that you need to minimize the time to draw diagram, flowchart, and also the graph. Okay, so because I don't want to hear from you, doctor, I don't have any, I don't have enough time to answer this question because I spend too much on how to draw the graph, the diagram, even the flowchart. Okay, I don't want to hear that. Okay, so please make sure you need to answer in 1 hour time. Okay, using your creativity, how you sketch the diagram, flowchart, and graph, and then embed into the words. And then the rest you can continue by typing using your own computer inside the doc format files. Okay, so I hope this video helped you to understand a little bit the overview about the EBB 317 individual lab test. So please make sure next week on Tuesday, you need to be in front of the computer sharp 2 p.m. Okay, I will open the system, but before that, please answer the course evaluation form, fill up your attendance before we start our test. Okay, I also available during that time. I will be online together with you. So if you have any question, you can post in the WhatsApp groups. Okay, even you can post in the e-learning portal, but I prefer you post in the WhatsApp group because I can answer your question immediately. Okay, if you have any question, direct to ask me. Okay, I hope this video can help you to increase your understanding how to answer the lab test. Okay, actually in previous years we do something like MCQ quiz, sometimes Viva, but this year due to the COVID-19 issue, I need to change all the format into the online versions. Okay, and then I think this one the best way how to do it. Okay, for the test. Okay, so please make sure I advise again, read your report thoroughly. So please make sure you understand what you do for that particular report. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for your time. Bye.